Hello everyone, and thanks for tuning in to today's AVARigs. Today we've got a special liquid-cooled system here for you that we're going to be covering in just a bit. So today we've got this system here that was a special request by a customer who wanted to do an extreme dual loop CPU with some really high-end components. So first off, as you can see, there are two separate loops, one for the GPU, one for the CPU. Both are cooled by EK's new blocks. A vector block in the case of the GPU and a velocity block in the case of the CPU. These are very high performing blocks. So if you want to purchase a system from us that's liquid cooled and you want to get these blocks, you're not going to have any issues at all with cooling capacity. Now as for the actual componentry itself, we've got a 2080 Ti here powering the display output. We have a 3990X from AMD, which is a 64 core 128 thread CPU. That is insane. That's an asinine amount of power. Here we've also got some G.Skill memory. It's got the whole diamond theme going. Not a big fan, but hey, beggars can't be choosers, right? We've also got an 8 terabyte PCI Express 4.0 drive from Gigabyte. It's their AORUS drive. This drive offers 15,000 megabytes read-write. That is 30 times faster than a traditional SATA SSD. This will blow any files that you need to read and write right out of the park. The system is also powered by a Corsair AX1600i, delivering way more watts than you'll ever need in any general system, but for expandability purposes and future-proofing and just general efficiency of the power supply, they decided to go with that. Alrighty, now as you can see, the case is also lined with some Corsair RGB strips to evenly distribute light within the system so that you can see all your fancy components in the liquid cooling loop just fine, even with the tinted side panel that comes on this case. You can see some nice bright green Mainframe custom cable extensions running from the back side of the computer into the GPU and the motherboard. Now, these will really bump up the aesthetic, and with the GPU, they kind of help with the whole NVIDIA theme because they are a very, very similar color. Now, to wrap everything up with the system, you can see it's housed in this nice, gigantic, this absolutely massive Thermaltake View 91 case. This chassis will have absolutely zero problems fitting whatever you need to have inside of it, including 2 quad radiators, a bunch of fans at the bottom. Obviously, the power supply, this is a full-length power supply. You can see there's still enough room here for anything else that you might want to add, whether it's an extra pump or potentially an SSD or a hard drive if you want to mount something to the bottom. There's plenty of room in this case. You'll never have fitment issues. As you can see, we had no problems fitting in two reservoirs here, and we've got some good old social distancing going on between these two. So no problems, just a massive case. This thing is chunky. You will probably need a second person to lift this thing, but what can you do? Anywho, that's going to wrap up today's AVARigs. If you're interested in buying a system like this, feel free to visit us at www.avadirect.com, or feel free to call in and speak to one of our sales reps. Anywho, thanks and have a great day.
If you like the PC in this video, be sure to contact our sales team at sales@avadirect.com, or you can head over to our website by clicking on the link in the description below. You can choose from many pre-built options, gaming or workstation based, or use our configurator to build a PC of your dreams. Be sure to click that thumbs up button and subscribe, and don't forget to follow our social media channels at avadirect.com.